There has been no OD.
It looked like if I've ever seen a good OD game.
If I was the captain who said that, like I would.
We did our homework. We looked at Dota buff, and that's the heroes that was only being played. Okay, yeah.
Buble's great for the panel because you can predict his drafts like no problem. But I like NiP. I think Coddle's been super underrated.
That amount of damage onto Fly is so high. Mind Control's got the tree toss. One more attack from range. Illumina just came off cooldown. The blast, it's enough. Saxa will spill first. The extra chip damage, forcing Ace's regeneration out. Same for PPD. They weren't lucky enough to get like something like a regeneration rune. In fact, it's an invis rune on top river.
Yeah, there's a reason that Axe is going to be first picked or banned by pretty much every team at this point. It's just the best support.
Mind Control trying to find his target, doesn't have a toss available, but he's got a tree that he can throw. With the extra attack from Saxa, he can actually do it with just a swing. And very little that S4 is capable of doing to try and stop this. And this is where the small advantage comes in, where Crystal Maiden can't run away. Very low movement speed.
Yeah, and check out Bob. It's like a double wave on top of Arteezy on that tower. Because in the meantime,
PPD's gone rogue.
Yeah.
He'll begin his TP, and Crit didn't go call, so that's gonna be fine. Up on top again. This time it's actually S4. They get through the very thick hide of Team 6.
I don't care about that one.
Sumail's
26-7
versus the 12-0 Alchemist. And with the fortification burning, he can stay underneath this tower longer.
That's two creeps on perfect.
He's gonna kill him.
Yeah, it is.
He's actually gonna kill him.
Jeez.
Two creeps, so it does not want to let Fada just easily farm up inside the jungle. Like, the Illuminate spam will come again on top, but Ducks is going to miss his target. The Dire Scan comes too late, and Sumail, he Spirit commits over towards Fada. Searing Chains is available, and Fada just TPing out in front of him. Mind Control will arrive, but Sumail just dodges the avalanche with the small little sleight of fist jump, but you got more help on the way. 3 heroes versus Sumail, and we'll see how much of a boss he is. Fly is moving over to try and lend that extra assistance to toss up Sumail. He still tanks through it, and he's got 3 bottle charges. If they can't keep this up, Sumail will find himself another kill. Nope, okay, yep, Flame Guard is up. No magical pop damage from Mind Control will do enough. The Illuminate's too short as well. Fly, he's on the run, but here's another blast, and Fly, he should go down, but Sumail, he's already Remnant back in again, gets the Searing Chains over on Mind Control. He'll get the tree toss out, so it will be a 1-for-1 trade-off. But
jukes the tiny stun, kills the Alk, forces Shrine. When he did that Remnant down, he put a Remnant back up, bought phase, came back.
And he goes again. He just keeps going again. They put the Observer Ward down already. NiP did not deward it, even though they had their own on top of it. And Fada just can't do anything. This is exactly what the panel was saying was gonna happen. It's just this high level of aggression. And they're gonna go at him once more. Flame Guard's down for 4 more seconds. They may have enough damage. Tossing forward, the Keeper's away. The tree toss. Sumail is still alive. He's going.
He still earns respect as one of the best, if not the best mid in the world. Even though EG hasn't won a LAN in a little bit. Oh my god, Fada, not again.
Yeah,
not like this.
Yeah, 3 deaths is not enough. They gotta make it the true 4. It's Fada. Well, at least he'll get up the hill. Nightmare, no, breaking free. Sumail, Spirit commit, jumps forward after Fada, puts the Flame Guard up, so Immolation burning him down. But hey, PPD, he came to help and he'll come to die. The Illusions all running in to see if they can get any kind of extra information, but Fly moves away from the tower. Bane dies. Sumail has himself the double.
The top.
Yep, they still want to keep hunting Fada. Like, the Observer Ward, it's cleaned up, so NiP have very good vision inside their own jungle. Crit's just going for the 10-minute bounty runes, and he'll claim it. Meanwhile, Arc Warden's going to take both the ones on the bottom as Mind Control. A little bit too far forward. Sumail will go Wicked Sick and trade 2 of them, in fact, to try and defend their northern jungle, but he goes south. Like, as far away from the White Water as possible.
Here comes the tip.
Just the tip.
Peter, unfortunately, sleeping. Now they'll look to move towards bottom. This is the right kind of play. They're going to backstab. TP ready on Underlord as well if he wants to join them.
Spirit committal right down towards Fada. He at least gets the ass sprayed down. The Nightmare and the Avalanche. Not the best synergy to come in from Mind Control and PPD. So the concoction, they can at least isolate Axe, but with the spin and now Sumail coming in, oh boy, that damage. Spirit jump forward. They push him back with the blinding light. The Spirit jump again over towards Fada. He just can't escape. Fly will also arrive. They're just pumping more and more kills into Sumail. Arteezy will actually end up claiming that one as PPD, the Spark Wraith, chasing him through the tree lines. Arteezy can finally get some kills on the board too. Support Axe. And there's normally, like, how much farm do you have on this map? Ember's farming heroes. But the Arc Warden's just been solo farming all that on the bottom. Middle lane, they go for these heroes. It was just the clone and Sumail. He has a double damage room. PPD still no chances. Mind Control will go down. Sumail chalks up his 11th kill.
Out of range of the Tiny, wouldn't have hit both. But because he does it mid-remnant at like the perfect... Ah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Midas finished on Arteezy.
Like, talk us through, man. Flies in a little bit of trouble. Ace just wants to commit. He goes directly into the Metamorphosis and at least gets one kill. Concoction of Fafata crit.
Oh!
No! He was denied by the Santa Prowler, the most annoying ancient that you can find. Now for 2 reasons.
Yeah, and he stalled his level 10 talent, but nope.
Oh, Ace.
Oh, this could be bad for Smell.
Well, I don't know. Like, they're getting the shit on bottom lane. Sumail just jumps away and almost kills Bane while he's there, but it's down on the bottom. Terrorblade at least gets the Sunder off, but the bubble is down to no extra damage to come their way. Dodge the Illuminate. But yeah, Sumail is after BT, so Call gonna grab Tiny. No, he wants a TP out. No TP to no stun to cancel it. Instead, they look towards the Bane with their stun. So PPD, nice knowing you. Sumail, of course. They put down like mass dire observer wards in the Radiant jungles just so Fada could do this. He's just left the dire side. EG owned that. And meanwhile, Ace forcing the bottom. He'll get the kill over on Fly. Nice call from Crit, just holding Terrorblade's position. There's a little bit more help to arrive. S4, he's low, and the blast will get it. Ace gets himself a double kill. Sumail will be there to clean up the mess, but at this point, when you're this...
Render yourself invulnerable, spam those extra 1 second from the talent chains. That's 4 seconds of stun on possibly 2 heroes every 8.
Call Korea, Mind Control, gonna go in over on Fly, but the Frostbite's up, but Sumail has arrived. Fly's gonna let it go, but Sumail's still gonna get the kill. Nothing's gonna...
Really sacked and...
Sumail's hunting. He's been chasing the Keeper of the Light for the last 15-20 seconds. Crystal Maiden. Oh, Fly. Oh, that Crimson's letting him survive a little bit longer, but the Concoction will finish the job. Nice kill to go the way of Fada, as long as he can survive the rest of this. And with the TP, he will be able to do so. But while that's going on, Crit found his own target, and while Blinding Light pushes him away, but Remnant straight back in. Sumail, like, get the last hits as well as the Radiance burn. Like, that's the mindset they're in at the moment, where even at the tier 3 towers, it's not a safe area to be.
Yeah, and just look at their formation. Like, it looked like a flock of geese for a moment, where they're just spread out evenly, covering mid, but also, there we go.
Perfect. There's your side of Fistirian Chase Nightmare from PPD will make it a little bit more difficult, and that buys time for Ace to actually jump in and get the Thunder off. Plus, here's a big Metamorphosis just so we can pump out the damage, but they can't get far enough. Arteezy just arrived, bubbles it up, and then no longer do any level of damage. A double kill for Arteezy, and NiP, they're buying back for the moment. Fly under the cover of Glimmer Caves, having some fun. S4, tossed back in, but the Searing Chain and the double jump in. Concoction stuff was already there. Sumail, sure, take another double kill. And they can get more if they want to keep pressuring. NiP, 3 heroes down without buybacks. Guaranteed top racks. And probably guaranteed game 1.
Such a sick play from S4, running his Wolf Creep. And again, Wolf Creep, look at it, still there, 30% damage to the entire squad. Runs that in behind NiP, ends up setting up a pincer, 3-man, bang.
Hi! S4. Right place, right time. And very little that NiP can do about it. But as you said, like, they've got no other choice. They have to come out. Delaying the game is one thing, but they're here to win, not just delay. Arteezy's getting up in their faces. That's just the clone doing his work, taking the Concoction, but just that amount of damage. And Fada is forced to burn his Chemical Rage and almost run back. Yep, he'll run all the way to Fountain. Mind Control. Doesn't actually get the toss off. Remember, Arteezy is the man walking around with the Aegis, and he almost burns it. But while that's happening, Sumail, the double root thanks to the Searing Chains, follow up by the pin of S4, just hold them there for the follow-up call, and then even more Sleight of Fist damage. You can buy back all you want, but you cannot stop the rampage. Or maybe you can. The Fiend's Grip is on Sumail. Fly's letting it go, but they bring down finally Sumail. And can they keep capitalizing? You know you'll want to come back in just a second, but NiP, they still have to deal with Arteezy. A triple kill for him, but this really is, like, it's well played on all fronts. There's really no way that NiP can hold them back. Arc Warden is just way too strong. The Ember's about to re-arrive. So as NiP come outside their base, Sumail arrives back, ready to kill. Spirit jump back up again. Fada, he's going to go for the concoction. Sumail will be hit by this. They at least burned the Lincoln Sphere previously. Missed the Searing Chains onto Keeper of the Light. But it's not stopping the pressure. And it's not stopping the huge economic disadvantage that NiP have. And the damage from Arteezy, that's just his clone still finding the kills, or still looking for the kills onto the two supports.
Sumail is hunting. If he hit that slide, would have killed both supports for sure. But most importantly, I think for him, BD. What a game from EG.
It's been pretty flawless.
I love that they bought back. There's no reason. If you don't buy back there, you think it's safe, but I actually would disagree and say it's the opposite. You want to close out a game when you're this far ahead.
Concoction flies forward, it goes towards Axe. Again, another perfect hit. And Sumail, he doesn't even care about the mana leak. He'll Spirit jump out. Couple of bottle charges to give him the mana to continue the fight. But NiP still having to deal with the Arc Warden clone. Can't get close enough, can't really do enough damage to it. And when they do, they realize they're committing abilities just to kill the clone, not even the real thing.
It hit nighttime. This is the right maneuver.
They put the Sentry Ward Observer on the wrong side now. Oh, there she pushed forward. Colt, Nightmare trying to change the target once again, but Keeper of the Light, no way out. Too much range damage, too much control. Ace is looking for a Sunder target, but he can't get close enough for it. Even if the cover his own BKB, he didn't have the confidence, but Sumail does. The blink in, they try and toss Sparta away, but the Searing Chains burn was already there. They just keep pummeling forward, looking for more, looking for kills, looking to send a message and just make NiP fearing for their lives going into game 2. Mind control will burn. Sumail gets it. GG is finally called. Wow. The EG, they've owned this game from the beginning.
When you watch players like Miracle, like Sumail, it's not fair to just say that they're really good, okay? They're not just elite, they're on that next level.
Окей, абсолютно. То есть это шейкер 4, Копа мид. Стакс просто будет по максимуму выносить. Ну,
и сделать эту серию хоть какой-то насыщенной, а то как-то в сухомятку 2-0 пережеванными быть от команды ЕГЭ не хочется. 33% пока что. Ну ладно, это все изменится.
Ну, неплохо, слушай, все равно первую карту они так безыдейно проиграли, сейчас у них народ потихонечку верит, но опять же преимущество для ЕГЭ приличное в плане голосования, 73% уже. На миде 6-2, Sumail опять же начинает очень здорово, у Фаты, правда, в этот раз получше идут дела, 5-0, тоже неплохой старт. Ну и вот противостояние на боковых линиях. Вроде как здесь тоже ЕГЭ немного впереди, хотя разница минимальная. Там только Кентавр отстает, у него 3-1 крипстат. А вот у Фантомансера дела идут очень даже неплохо, 8-0.
Но опять же, стоять Кентавру вместе с Keeper of the Light против Террорблейда очень круто. И вот сейчас, кстати, попытка будет забрать. У Акса большие проблемы, очень мало хп остается сейчас из замедления, но попытка забрать все-таки удается. Успех для команды Нижес на Pyjamas. Забрали Акта. Уже остается 25 секунд до этих рун.
Ну вот там вот уже и точно должен Sumail сыграть на этих рунах. Я думаю, что он
но
точно
он вообще как-то не... Хотя нет, на нижнюю линию как раз.
Ну, 20 секунд, что-то он не очень спешит. Пока что пропушит мид, а снизу убивает Arteezy. Второй фраг для NiP.
И у него сейчас с Queen of Pain. Вот, кстати, тут еще попытка все-таки догнать и Акса. Nightmare есть. Кентавр без маны. У него, кстати, очень мало хп. Сейчас у них Wave может просто-напросто сдуть двух героев. В команде NiP нужно отступать. Да, они забирают баунти. Хорошо, у нас Sumail подтягивается, но он поздно это делает. Поздно. И все, и уже никого не убить. Кентавр сейчас будет под вышкой, у него там... И что сейчас Sumail будет делать? Ну, хотя, кстати, есть попытка, возможно, забрать, хотя Драгонайт и Бейн.
Но Бейна можно убить легко, уже есть ВЛ. Как же больно, Фати, просто посмотри, как этой магия его уничтожает.
А вот Nightmare сбивает сразу же от Nightmare. Кентавр должен давать стан, попытаться все-таки Sumail подцепить, дабл эдж пилить, также должны забрать. Сейчас Sumail не дадут ему использовать ультимейт. Так это минус еще и Акс. Майн контрол будет жить, скорее всего. Хотя, кстати, горелка какого уровня там Акс? Он летел на базу. Хорош.
Хвалили мы с тобой Sumail, вот это ошибочка от него. Он подошел. Sumail просто на ней давно не играл и потерялся немножечко в том, что ему нужно делать на карте и как действовать. Потому что, ну, Эмбер явно было видно, как хорошо и часто он на нем играет.
А здесь... Кстати, попытка... Ой, куда Акс пошел? Он поставил вард.
Потерялся немножечко.
Топовый нетворс на карте. Он покупает себе, да, действительно будет собирать себе Аганим.
На нижнюю линию хотят забрать, но тут один флай. Убивать Дазла, конечно, можно, но тратить на него финсгрип не хочется, поэтому должны без этого, да.
Вот так вот, просто-напросто. Через танчик, через даблэйд, через брейнсап. Так еще и вышку подпушит сейчас.
А на миде, смотри-ка, эйс,
Шейкер.
СФО.
Но это, похоже, первый фраг для коллектива Evil Genius сейчас будет, хотя, кстати, Киберфлай пытается жить, его забирает все-таки Сумаил, расчехлили счет команды Evil Genius.
Хорошо, 1-6, но нужно еще вышку забрать, тогда будет полная отыгровка и уже...
Ну как, они сейчас разменяются вышками. То есть там вышка на боте упала, вышка на миде упала, вот и...
Ну, есть фортификейшн, летит уже сюда Фата, рядом также и Сакса. Пока что форму Фата прожал, у него еще и хоста есть.
Ну, поймал вроде настоящего, но там... кстати, метаморфоз отсутствует.
А там еще и PPD, Майнд-контрол, залетает в спину, Артизи неприятности будут сейчас, пробивает его очень здорово. И Сандер нажать не дадут, это минус, терробой.
Так, а Сандра нет. Сандра и нет.
Не вкачал его?
Он не вкачал, он не оставил скилл-поинт, он ничего не сделал, он просто-напросто остался без ультимейта.
Это плохо.
Так, а у нас вот Dragon Так, сейчас попыточка будет забрать Дазла. Дазл пытается дать по себе Грейв, но не успевает это сделать. Его тут отлично оттолкнул еще Сакса, законтролили, уничтожили. 8-й фраг для команды NiP. Но в любом случае, даже несмотря на такую...
Капин of Pain. С магией. Ну и кажется, Рошана дефаться на NiP не собираются. Они даже, по-моему, не в курсе о том, что он падает. Хотя вот на миде все уже собрались.
Но тут Крит в хорошей позиции с блинком. Там и на Рошане плюс армор для Дазла для своей команды. Вот сейчас залетает в этого Дазла. Он сделал уже практически все, только Грейв здесь не использовал. Забирается Эйгис, Майнд-контрол. Есть замедление, есть также неплохая фиссура, которая, кстати, ему, по-моему, даже не даст оттуда выйти. Можно было его поджать, но решили команда Evil Genius отступить. Без Дазла, без подсейва не хотят. Хотя вот, кстати, проблемы сейчас могут выйти в Сумаила. Его очень быстро спилили. И, кстати, проблемы также у Шейкера. Вахвазы погиб. Дальше Кентавр, став, даблэдж. Минус. Еще раз Сумаил.
Вот это знаешь, как с Аганимом. И, по-моему, Блинк тоже уже должен появляться у него. Или уже готов. А, он же себе Солар планировал.
Так, вот, неплохо. Ну, кстати, а ХСМ-то имеется. Если что, забрали Бэйна. Продолжается драка, правда, Шейкер здесь уже, по-моему, не в
опять же, Сумаил подходит. И что? Соник Вейв будет погулять? Нет.
Не, пока не тратит.
Начинает бить Эйс, а тут Флай уже погиб. Это уже минус 2 от NiP. Но еще и погибнет Крит. Одним байбеком Бэйна сейчас уже, в принципе, он был не нужен. Забрали троих, притом дабл. Но ДД есть. Ой, как же быстро сейчас упадет Т3 вышка, а ЕГЭ деф это не могут. Акс все еще в откате, в таверне. И Сумаил до сих пор не использовал свой Sonic Wave.
Да, там еще и Шейкер, который сейчас появился вообще без захаслэма, поэтому вот, кстати, Драгонформ появился вот только что. Так что можно было и... О, кстати, а там сейчас нападение в Шейкера-то как раз, правда, на него тут вообще забили. Крит в это время также прыгнул сейчас, пожирая на топе, да.
Артизи на топе, ты смотри, просто грязь, он сейчас сплитпушит, и тут команду не дают им ТПшиться на базу, просто развлекают их всей командой, правда, эти развлечения могут
очень плохо закончиться.
Да, к смерти
так вот, она может и погибнуть.
Оп, а есть ингрип, хорошо, нужно ее добить, это минус, Сумаил, у него есть байбек, правда, на топе уже, по-моему, Майнд-контрол справился и отогнал все-таки Артизи, он забрал только Т3 вышку, Фата идет дальше, делает еще один минус, это Флай. И огромные неприятности. Они проигрывают уже 7000 по золоту. Сейчас придется отдавать центральную сторону.
И не только одну линию, потому что на боте отсутствуют внешние вышки. Можно будет и их сломать, тем более у Террорблейда после того, как он устроил там кавабанку команде NiP на топе. Метаморфоз в скором времени закончится. Вот она. Он уже закончил.
Они все сейчас реально две стороны заберут.
Ну, вообще должны. 20 секунд еще до Акса, 20 секунд до Queen of Pain, и они отправляются на нижний.
Это нет формы, как ты сказал, и Шейкер, по-моему, с Хаслэмом, но
уже перезарядился.
Прорываться куда? Под что? Он запрыгивает сейчас.
Ну, он хотел, наверное, на 3.
Да, но как противостояние двух коров, действительно, вот ТП в последнее время выглядит сильнее. Но я привык видеть, что все-таки Phantom Lancer, как один из неплохих контрпиков, должен тоже побеждать.
Так, да. Проблемы у PPD сейчас будут. Драгон Найт врывается, и Драгон Тейл пытается жить. Найтмэр дал по себе выживать. Еще идет рефлекшн, Акс врывается с Агром. Подцепил двух героев, пошел также Сандра. Проблемы с Адидом прожимается, Шейкер вылетает дальше. Если Хасан под контролем, Соник Вейв полетел наконец-то. Забрали Кентавра, также у Флая проблемы. Есть Крет, спасает себя. Дальше драка продолжается, Queen of Pain уходит. Акс также уходит, Шейкер уже в таверне. Дальше закрытым проблему. У него также можно будет сейчас сделать фраг на нем. Его делают, и Артизи уходит на телефон. Его как раз в этой драке использовал. 9-секундный его теперь становится.
Смотри, Артизи здесь один. Можно пытаться его быстро убить. Артизи. Да ладно, его не видели. Его не видно.
А вот и Шейкер. А вот и Шейкера можно убить. На самом деле тоже неплохо. БКБ нажимает Фанта. Полетел. Крит. Агро пытается дать. Бэйн пытается подцепить ультимейтом сейчас Террорблейда не так уж и долго. Может его контролировать тот Террорблейд вместе с Аксом. Queen of Pain его просто разрывает. Майнд-контрол дает стан по двум героям. Все-таки получается сделать даблэдж. Дает так же, но только потом персонаж пытается уйти. В это время уже Phantom Lancer подтягивается. Драгон Найт. Драться дальше. Шейкер вырывается. Забирают Драгон Найт. Забрали также Кентавра. Проблемы еще могут быть у Эйса, но он пытается жить. Куда в Defiance. Тараск ему помогает. забирает жизнь, маны остается вообще не остается у Артизи. Драка дальше продолжается, Драгонайт делает байбэк, ультимейт у него имеется, он может ворваться, но он без блокинбара, и Queen of Pain пытается как-то спасти от зоны титул Фантом Лансера от своего Террорблейда. Шейкер дальше контролит Драгонайта. Так, неплохо, ворвался в двух персонажей Фантом Лансера, очень мало хп остается, хотя его можно забрать. Шейкер, вот этот слэмданк не получилось долететь, Сакса его толкнул, погиб.
Тут Сакса против Сумаила, пока что Сумаил получает оглушение, да ладно, нет, все-таки упрыгнул.
Так он погибнет, он погибнет. Один Фантом Лансер бьет
очень долго он будет бить его, и Крит уже готов прыгать.
Так он ворвется он в эту сейчас, он потеряет всю ману просто-напросто, его там просто...
Залетел,
ворвался. Вот Найтмэр пошел, немного контролирует сейчас, ну, подсейв, да, вот, кстати, залетает Шейкер, Шейкер взлетел уже никуда, хотя, кстати, у нас проблемы, Кентавр в это время контролирует сейчас Дазвол Билли, но он успел дать Грейд. Продолжается драка, Фантом Лансер все еще жив, у Шейкера большие проблемы, у него нет маны, продолжается драка, Акс уже сделал вейбэк, Кентавр очень больно, Артизи бежит за ним, но он не может добить его. Все-таки Кентавр там может еще и выживет, нет, все-таки погибает, продолжается драка.
Остается, ему дают стан, его тоже сейчас могут запереть здесь, у него есть Сандер, но он его просто не успевает нажать, не хватает маны, это минус 5 в исполнении NiP, даблкил Рейса. Что они творят?
Акс, куда? Акс доборвался, что ты делаешь, Шейкер также там есть, но он сейчас погибнет вместе с Аксом. Что вы делаете? Ну это уже минус Крит, и похоже мы сейчас увидим, возможно, даже те самые две заветные буквы, хотя, кстати, Сумаил-то пытается уйти, но тут Фата за ним в погоню, минус Сумаил 90 секунд в таверну.
Минус 8. Просто минус 8 в исполнении NiP. Нет байбеков, они сейчас закончат это 1-1. Какой же ужасный файт провели Evil Genius. Я
да, после байбеков лезть.
Как можно было так настолько...
Не-не-не, ну там вроде хотелось. Если бы Рошен забрали, у команды ЕГЭ оставалось очень мало шансов. Да, они делали свой последний шанс. И да, действительно, GG прописывает команда Evil Genius. Ну, вот так вот как-то вроде легко выиграли команду Ninjas and Pyjamas на первой карте, а на второй карте получается, что NiP решили ответить.
Это называется на...
Well,
Bottle of it.
yeah. Hands out to me again.
They wanted to this game, they could do well.
And that was on the ward too, so Fada knows he's safe and he can just continue to farm out this wave even though he's super low, bringing the courier for a ton of his regen.
Yeah, you want to see what's on that courier, you can check it out after this top fight. As Mind Control, a lot of damage picked up, thrown back by Crit inside the Firestorm. Mind Control, as he's got the life to get further away, plus the 6-6 charges, but it's actually Sasuke who just Shikuchi's through S4, looking towards Crit. Does he want to dive again? With the amount of damage, thanks to the bug, it's just a double kill for the Weaver.
No doubt. He's hitting a ton of side blades thanks to that haste rune. There's no one leap up on Sumail, but this is the downside of buying regen, is that if you don't turn that regen into more CS, a kill, some sort of advantage, you start falling behind rapidly. Because now Fada, not only does he have the Aquila, he'll have Boots soon, and he got that free wave while Sumail has his second phase.
Ace trying to stand his ground with the Adaptive Strike, be enough to finish the job, and Arteezy wants to harass out PPD. They did bring me a lot more of a freer lane for the TA, as you said. The side blade traps are coming up. So the psionic traps are coming up.
There's the sentry, as expected. You just need one. That's, again, more shrine efficiency, right? Because that was handed off to him by the Fly Tiny.
Oh, Sarkos now rotate towards the bottom lane, able to get the bugs out and fly. Avalanche will buy a little bit of space, but PPD already there for his own Fire Blast. The toss back. They wanted the kill to go on to the Terror Blade, but it will. The wave and tossing Ace back, but Ace now has the level 2 Metamorphosis ready to go. And support's coming back again too. But you're right, top, Mind Control. He's got the Echo Slam available and the Totem Stump. That's enough to get the solo kill on the Underlord of S4.
And Shaker loves
But they're going to kill bottom lane. Full on initiation. Both supports from NiP down here, but Ace getting hit so hard with the one touch. He's into the trees, but it will not help. Smells one attack was able to reach through to him. And it's PPD who's on the run. Fly's got the leap into toss. How many interactions are we going to have for in-air during this series? But PPD will just waste their time as much as he possibly can.
No arrow from Smell just yet. He's still holding it.
He's running for the tier 2. Yeah. Meanwhile, in mid, Sparta just diving in. S4. That's the second time solo killed in the span of a minute for him.
You just can't land against Max for him just yet. Save that one down bottom, but you don't really mind. This is a risky smoke move.
They're going to try and come and kill mid. They can toss in crits. So they can guarantee that the telekinesis ground can pick him up, and they have, refraction shadows to burn through. Extra sentry wards placed. And a good kill for him. Meanwhile on bottom lane, the pressure being applied towards Arteezy, but this is a Morphling. Even with 3 heroes ready to fight, that's still not enough to kill him.
Dox is going to take you all the way up to top tower. Or top shrine, rather.
They're looking for the 10-minute runes. I guess just ensuring control for mind control. Pun was looking for the stun over on the Mirana, but the detection just will not be there. Moonlight Shadow gives them the cover they're looking for.
Cool play. Nice job by Sumail. If he doesn't kill that catapult, the mid tower is dead for sure. Might still go down though. You are Mirana, and look at this Soxa trying to backstab. Look at the vision. Oh my goodness. There's 7 wards at the moment up for NiP.
They're coming in through the back, able to get the plugs onto Sumail, but 1 leap, 2 leap available. He'll get back out to safety. Mind control, not going to be so lucky. Goes into the trees and hopes for a way clear. He's got vision, at least stun up over on Fly with the Firestorm as well as the Avalanche comes in. Mind control just burns.
I'm very glad Arteezy is going for this Treads lifesteal build. It allows you to farm much earlier in the game, specifically these Ancients.
He's going to walk right into him. Shikuchi crit, kept him in close, the bit's already down, and it's just easy combo. No chance for what if they can claim it.
The ward, both teams have a ward on this high ground.
Oh, they're looking at Sumail. He's walking directly into them. Mind control just jumps in for the totem. PPD can chain into the Fire Blast. Perfect control. No big abilities.
TP bottom on mind control. They might look for S4 here. He has a Vanguard, very tanky, but they could go for it.
Well, Blink starting it off, and Fada. Wow. Yeah, you've got more than enough damage. Hit him with a level 4 melt. Buffing up that Morphling. Fly is crossing over the river. Sentry wall will be dropped, and he never crossed to the other side of the tree line. So he actually doesn't get to reveal the Observer ward. He does get to die.
Shaker does. It's part of the reason I love this build on a core Shaker. It's so much damage output. Just a blink in W. You don't even need Echo to find pickoffs.
Walks directly underneath the Sentry wall.
100 to 0 if there's a Weaver behind him. Roche is going to be the next objective for both teams. But Radiant, EG, you've got to take on the tower before that becomes an objective for you.
Yeah, that's why they're pressuring it now. Question is, does Mind Control want to jump? He'll get the fissure, and the jump, well, will be from Templar Assassin. The pick up and throw back down again. Still came a little too late from Crit. They're looking for more, but enough time, and they're getting their own counter push onto a tier 1. That's a lot of players ready to fight for net. PPD, she soaks up most of the initial buildings of S4, and yep, in the back lines, Fly thought he had an opening, but just walks into the Terrorblade. The mid-tier 1 tower was still brought down by Crit. They'll go into the Moonlight Shadow. Dust catches onto Sumail, as well as S4, and that's why Earthshaker jumps forward. Crit has to pick him up and throw him back, and then the Echo Slam followed up by the Fissure. Mind Control kept the perfect stop, but Arteezy, he's in the back lines. That pit controlling up NiP. The buybacks are coming in. S4 will still die to Soxa, who time-lapses out the damage before death. And Mirana, no, he didn't leave!
He misleaped. He didn't have the second.
Become the Weaver and just runs away.
I love the NiP lineup just because they have so much physical damage output, but they still threaten.
Great Moonlight Shadow sets up for Sumail's arrow just to connect perfectly to Mind Control. They leap in closer, ensuring he can't get anything else off. Echo Slam is available for him, but he just decides not to burn it.
Utilize your ability to move around the map and the utility. Mirana Invis, Underlord TP, the Morphling versatility to just pick and push and pick.
Denied the tower. S4 holds it. Sumail's going to arrive, but S4's already begun the onward. Sumail leaps away like he wants to continue to fight over towards Ace, and you're right, no Sunder available. While that's going on, Ruby's still going to die, but then Sumail gets the proc out. He'll be able to get a double kill on bottom. Or will he? Fada has now arrived. Sumail gets hit so hard on one hit. 37 HP is enough for an Oki to survive, but there's your Echo Slam out from Mind Control and Arteezy. Confidence is his weakness. Faith in his friends.
Wow, really, it's just so good.
Crit, pick him up, throw him away, and he's still Shikuchi, so we'll have the run of the Invis until Soxa brought his own dust to the fight. While that happens, Arteezy will die once more to Mind Control. And
Fly
picked off. Fly can't get the hit.
If he dunks there, Sumail dies, but unfortunately not recognizing the opportunity.
Mind Control.
Fly though.
Yeah, Fly underneath the wards trying to get his own information out. Mind Control and PPD just chain stun. Arteezy and rotate around the top. NiP know this. They're looking towards the pit. Here's your initiation, and it jumps in for a crit. He gets a pick up over on the Terrorblade. Can they kill him in time? No! The Sunder! It goes off on Fly! And they'll lose a 1-for-1 trade-off. You're right, it's the supports that are in a hard life. Sumail so low on life in the backline, so he knew he was dead. The second that Spirit Vessel hit, and no one else could get closer to him. Underlord's underneath the sentry ward, trying to ulti out. He does not have the time. But NiP, the sentry of the Dire is a little bit too far away. So EG will at least can maintain that vision of the high ground. That's why they begin with the pit over on Terrorblade. Era jumps in, going on to S4. He'll never get the Crimson Guard off at this rate. They just hold him and kill him. That's
in mid because he had seen the hero show.
Oh, Fly, get the hell out of there. Jump in from mind control. All he wanted to do was creep skip it. Get a little bit of extra cash, but your Scepter. Mind control was holding it for exactly this reason. Fada as well as Ace are preparing the push on bottom. In fact, they do burn the Metamorphosis. So now Mind Control. Echo still on cooldown, but the jump in, they get the Orchid instantly onto the Underlord. But remember how tanky he is. Back towards the tier 4 towers, but it won't matter. The Orchid pops him. Or the Bloodborne, sorry, pops him. Feybolt's trying to reduce this damage. What was he able to steal? It's going to be Refraction, not what Crit really wants, but he'll
give your Terrorblade from the low ground an MKB on target. That's the reason he dies there.
Arteezy's changed himself into the ES. I thought for a moment he's just looking to try and visual block him out for half a second as the Feybolt's doing a decent amount of work. Then Rubik caught, killed so fast when Fada jumps in. Now the Reflection comes out. It was actually a counter one as well. They just want to run away.
It's just such a great draft setup from NiP. They got him loop. Here's the smoke though. NiP have an idea that this is happening, but EG's well positioned on the high ground.
Yeah, Fly's gonna see him. PPD puts the Observer and Central down and gets the instant stun. Arrow flies forward. It won't hit anybody. And that's gonna be Tiny Poppy. But backline! Mind control! It's a double fissure stun and the Echo Slam initiation, making it difficult for Arteezy to have any kind of life to survive through this. As Mind control sent up, Arteezy will find the kill. And Arteezy turns into the Ogre to keep that stun on the Earthshaker so Arteezy can finish the job. He's ending sprees, but now he's surrounded on all sides. A double kill for Ace. Will be triple. No, S4 can complete the TP out.
Every hero but Morphling's going to 0.
He's underneath the sentry ward. They're all coming up the hill. PPD's gonna be the first one to find. Fly tosses it back down again for the silence. Crit! Instantly being steal from this one. It's only the totem. However, the push down PPD away to safety. But EG, this is not the fight they want. Fly, you're visible there. Fada just jumps in, kills him so easily. 5 attacks to it. Arteezy wanted to get the hell out of here. Chains off into the Underlord. Needs to get closer to actually get the pull out. Able to be just in range on the edge of the basket.
That is a very well timed. This is Dota 2 after all. You're hoping NiP makes a miscue, blinks in a bit too far, and Arteezy can just flick people down. He needs to finish that butterfly, I believe, before NiP come high ground, because he just doesn't have the damage output yet.
Yep. EG are trying to just force out the lanes for the moment. They want to be able to contest Roshan. This is their critical thing. Crit gets the pickup, gets the throw down. Arteezy wants a quick kill over on PPD, but he still has cheese available, so he gets so much life back once again. They don't find the kill. They're looking for a follow-up, and it's going to be S4. The pick can be planted. Morphling, do you want to buy back in this one? Ace is standing his ground with the BKB, swaps the life with Sumail. He tries to leap a little bit further away from it, but now Fada looking to capitalize. Sumail, so low on life, 180, and the arrow will connect. A 5-second stun, still no buyback coming up the Morphling, and no! Mind control! He managed to catch up to the Mirana. 3 heroes down, it's about to be 4. All 4 do have buyback for EG. And you know they've got to commit it.
Tyson-esque knockout punch by Mind Control there. Just hunting Sumail, popping out of the trees right next to him, smacking him in the face, and there's Crit as well. What a game from NiP. I think we can close this one out.
They're still holding their 4th and 5th pick up from Crit. Trying to toss down TA. Remember, they still didn't do Roshan just yet. But Ace, they want to try and finish up the Rax. Quick fade bolt. Try and get the damage in. Tiny in a little bit of trouble. They'll break him out with a Lotus Orb. The melee rank staying alive for the moment, but here comes Ace back in again. Same with Fada. The avalanche is good, but Mind control is better. What a stand-in to have. Manages to put flying into the grave. No way back out. They actually picked up Fada, but with the illusion blocking the arrow, they couldn't keep the control. He'll get the BKB off, and now Arteezy burns his own BKB too, and NiP, they look to re-engage.
Man.
But maybe not. They know Roshan's alive. It's quick, it's easy, and it's dirty that EG can't. They could have been a nice line to try and help set up a defense, but it's not working at all. Mind Control still waiting for his own jump. Moonlight Shadow burned by EG. Are they going to initiate? I don't know how. The pit's going to go onto the Terrorblade. Fortification already being burnt as well. S4, he's popped the Crimson Gun. There's your pickup. Throw back down the Terrorblade. And it's just a quick time lapse from the Weaver that allows Ace to turn around and start all over again.
That's a 16-second cooldown as well.
And the Rax is gone. The melee is gone. Fada jumped in instantly onto S4. Oh! Jericho slam into the backlines. Mind Control doing it with style. 3 heroes down. That's the game. It really is. There's no way for them to come back up again. They're tossing him like a pancake. That is GG. Well played. NiP will 2-1 Evil Geniuses. They were denied in Frankfurt to get a main stage appearance, but here they will get it. They will get to play in front of a live crowd.
Yeah, and they were, I would say, the undisputed